Hello, everybody. It's Friday, and that means it's time for another live program to share with you everything you need to know to write, publish, and promote your book. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, and I'm here with one of our superstar authors, Joanie Lindenmeyer, author of Nun Better, an amazing love story. And we are coming together every Friday to share with you writing tips that help you succeed in writing that best-selling book that can impact people everywhere. So welcome, Joanie.
Hi there, Elizabeth. Happy Friday to you. And wow, is it a beautiful sunrise morning here?
Yay, excellent. Well, Joanie is in Oregon and I am in Michigan. So we are coming to you from two very different places in the United States, and we're full of information this morning. But due to popular demand, people want to hear about the two books that we're writing together. So we decided that with these Friday talks, we're not only going to share tips on how to help you write, promote, and publish your book, but also to give you updates on the books that we're writing, which inspired us to do this series in the first place. So, Joanie, you want to give an update on the books that we're working on together?
Sure can. And I'm going to jump in with a prop right away. I have two props and that'll lead right into it. The first one, I hope everybody can see this, is the little angel figurine, and it says, "An angel's watching over you." And I think that's just apropos for what we are doing in our update for our books, because our angels are literally watching over Elizabeth, watching over myself. I am just been hot to trot, typing my things, sending them to Elizabeth via documents or Word docs. And then, of course, we have incredible other contributors that are writing. And their works of art will be in our books, and the angels have been surrounding them because they are very, very, very powerful. One of the stories coming on is going to be a lot more inclusive, so it's not just about me or Elizabeth and our stories and our thoughts. They're putting their heart and soul into it, and it is just so touching, just so touching. So everybody, as we're getting ready, June will be our published date. And so you think about that, Elizabeth, it's 8 months away. That's less than a pregnancy. My gosh,
Yeah, writing a book is like birthing a child. It's like giving birth. You need a team, you need a plan, you need to nourish it, you need to grow it. It's huge. So I love that. So I have some of those angel figurines here that Catherine, my sister, and I have, Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, have exchanged with each other. They're looking at me from my bookshelf. I just love those little angel figurines. They're just gorgeous. So that was perfect, Joanie, because in a way, you as a former Catholic nun and me as a deeply spiritual person, we are angels for people who are writing books. That's why we're sharing this information for free here on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing YouTube channel. So, it's really exciting, and we hope that you can.
I have one more prop.
Sure.
Okay, my next angel. My
Oh,
next angel is, and you just said it, I'm a sports person, and yes, we are both very spiritual, but I love this one because it says the rule book, and it has all these sports characters on it. Well, ours isn't quite a rule book that we're producing, but it will be some tips and guidelines in the mix of all the stories and the powerfulness of people that will be in that. So that's the other figurine. So you are being looked at by your angels. I'm being looked at by my angels, and everybody out there, you know what? You have angels looking over you too.
Yes, absolutely. I love that, Joanie. So, rule book. There are some rules to writing a book. You can break some of the rules to do it your way, but I love that that's deeply symbolic and relevant here. So, people wanted to hear about the two books we're working on. Joanie shared some, but one is about healing religious hurts, and the other one is about LGBTQ plus people, helping you come out, live free and happily, and also helping allies and parents of LGBTQ plus people be the best parents that they can to be supportive. So that's what those two books are about. And they came about because Joanie's first book, Nun Better, an amazing love story, which is a long bestseller on Amazon, is about her LGBTQ plus love story that spanned 40 years with her partner, Carol Tierheimer, who went to heaven last year. And so Joanie is leading the charge, trailblazing to help people see that you can share your story and it inspires other people to come out and have the courage to live openly and happily. And the second book is that Joanie and I, Joanie and I both have unique religious histories, spiritual patterns, histories. Joanie's a former Catholic nun who met another former Catholic. Well, no, they were nuns at the time and fell in love in the 80s, way before all the freedoms today were even a thought. And now she also just became Episcopalian because the church refused to acknowledge gay marriage, or no. They acknowledge it, but they don't endorse it. They don't allow gay marriage in the church, which is what Joanie and Carol wanted for years. Right, Joanie?
Yes, that's in the Catholic Church, but the Episcopal Church does allow it. And and celebrate it.
So Joanie became Episcopalian as a lifelong Catholic. She became Episcopalian recently. So huge stories. My father was a former Catholic priest who left the church to marry my mother, a Black woman, in the mid 1960s. Very scandalous. They were both damned to hell and excommunicated. And my sister and I just thought that was the dumbest thing ever because they were in love and it produced us. And it was beautiful. So I have my own unique viewpoints on spirituality. And so Joanie and I are coming together with this to share that you can have an amazing relationship with God, spirit, Jesus, angels, ancestors, whatever your doctrine teaches, but you don't have to adhere to anything that makes you feel rejected, shamed, guilted, outcast, wronged, because many, sadly, people have felt that way. So we're on a mission to help people heal and celebrate amazing relationships with spirit like Joanie and I have that guides us every moment of every day. Right, Joanie?
Right. And we don't just talk about it. We live this life. You do. You, Elizabeth, live it, and I live it. And hopefully everybody out there that you're doing the same thing. You want to live what's in your heart, because then the words will just come out however they need to come out. But you're living it. You're living it.
Yes. It's the most beautiful thing when you acknowledge somebody and you make them feel seen and heard. Especially personally, I really like to when I'm engaging with a service person, like a cashier or somebody who has a sort of public facing job where they probably face a lot of anger, rudeness, and such, to be super nice to them, not fake, just genuine, like Joanie and I are just genuinely friendly. We've never met a stranger. And we share that love, that light with people in the moment of the 3 minutes you're at the cash register with that person who's standing there all day dealing with who knows what attitudes and stuff, frustrations. Be that light. And that's what Joanie and I teach daily in our interactions. And again, it's authentic. It's who we are, but we're showing that in our writing as well to inspire other people. It's so easy just to share a smile or a compliment. Look for something in every person. Oh, your nails look so pretty, or wow, you changed your hair. It looks awesome. It makes someone feel better. And that might be the only nice thing they've heard all day.
Yeah, so true. So true. So true. As Carol used to say, have a big smile, wear bright colors, and there you go. That puts it out there and it builds people up.
Yay. Excellent. Excellent.
Well said, Elizabeth. Well said. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you, Joanie. Thank you. And with all the discord in the world, sadly, we're sharing more prayers for the Middle East so there can be peace and protection and getting all the supplies to the people who desperately need it and bringing home the hostages and resolving the issue so that everybody can live in peace and love. Can't say enough prayers on that right now. So please share whatever your opinion is. Please just share some prayers for peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
And related to that, Elizabeth, I know it hits you very deeply, and I can see it in your eyes and on your face, and that's so beautiful. And the doves have been circling my house, And it's like, I just keep saying, okay, doves, make sure you're in Israel, make sure you're in Palestine,
Yeah.
keep those dove peaceful things going around, even in the midst of whatever's going on. Just doves keep flying,
Yes,
bring
yes,
that peace.
yes,
And we
yes.
all are a dove. We all are a dove some way, somehow. So be a dove out there, everybody. That's your mission for today. Be a dove.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Joanie. Thank you. And it's true. We
Thank you.
all, even if it's just in our thoughts, you don't have to go to a place of worship. You don't have to be there. You can just send the frequency from your brain, from your spirit. It will be felt and have impact.
Yes.
So you can see Joanie's book, None Better,
Yes.
right behind her. And then my book is, well, one of my books is God's Answer is No, KNOW, Lessons from a Spiritual Life. And so Joanie both write about what we talk about and we live about. So that, anything else you want to say about our current books, our past books, before we dive into today's topic, Joanie?
No, other than keep the questions and comments coming, people, because Elizabeth and I do listen, and that's how we want to respond and make sure that we're addressing the questions, concerns, and issues and whatever that you have, because that's what it's
Yes.
about.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you to
Thank you.
everybody, and thank you, Elizabeth, for doing that update with us today as well. You're just
You're
right on.
Thank you. Thank you. So everybody, please do drop us a comment. We'd love to answer any questions and have a weekly talk about any topics that especially are perplexing you. We'd love to answer them. So for today, we're going to talk about meditation and the power of meditation to help you as a writer. So I learned how to meditate in 2010 from Dr. Rama, who's Hindu. Then I learned more meditation and got certified as a teacher from Lori Lipton, who's Jewish. So it's non-denominational. It's not about any specific religion. It's about connection to spirit. And however you define spirit, it can be your own heart and soul. It can be God. It can be Jesus. It can be from the Jewish faith, it can be from Hinduism, it can be from wherever, it doesn't matter. It's just spirit and it's energy. It's bigger than us. And when we connect to it as writers, it allows us to hear that divine voice within, which is where our creative genius lies. So Joanie and I are going to help you today in tapping real quick. That's the thing. It has to be quick or we won't do it and it can't feel like work. But I guarantee when you do it on a daily basis, or at least several times a week, you're going to find some clarity. It's going to clear all the chaotic clutter in your head, all that chatter that makes you get writer's block or fear that your writing isn't good enough or whatever it is. It clears you, it boosts your confidence, and it helps you tap in. Look at Joanie. I'm so, so excited. So I do this.
The
I'm going
truth.
to just,
I am excited. And can I jump in there for 1 second before
of
you
course.
begin?
Uh-huh.
I have been so excited about this, and I do my own sort of meditation. But you hit on two things. One is that you began it in 2010. So that was 13 years ago. I began it when I was in high school with Sister Pat at Monday night religion classes. And she always ended with a meditation where you were in the scene and walking the holy ground that Jesus was walking on. And maybe you happened to be Simon or Peter or Mary Magdalene, but she put you in the scene, which was fabulous. And then you mentioned the spirit, absolutely the spirit. And I don't know if I've told you this before, Elizabeth, but Carol's number one, what do I want to say? Divinity is the Holy Spirit, the messenger, the spirit. And that was her thing. And so thank you for bringing that up, because I just think of Carol on that. And, it's just, that was just a heart thing. And so, okay, I'm going to calm down. I'm just going to breathe a little bit. And I am so looking forward to this. And if I forget to say thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Joanie. Well, this is a real abbreviated version of what I normally do, but I want to make it real short and sweet so people can find it applicable and easy to use. So basically, it's about clearing your energy around your body and in your body, just like we have dirt on our bodies on a daily basis and we shower to clean it off or we brush our teeth. We also need to do a spiritual cleanse. You can call it your spiritual hygiene, to take a shower of divine light to cleanse the negative energy that sticks to us every day.
That's cool.
So Think about how negative energy can stick on us if we see a terrible news report, if someone says or does something to us that we get upset about. We could be suffering grief from the loss of a loved one or some kind of business challenge. Whatever it is, we have it on a daily basis, and we need to cleanse it away just like we take a shower, because if it doesn't get cleansed away, it accumulates. It can cause physical problems like headaches, stomach aches, cancer, heart attacks, death. We all know that stress causes health problems that cause death. That can, if it's a heart attack or cancer, it's proven by science. So you can go research that. We both deeply believe that, and that's why we do things daily, such as go out in nature, and do prayer, lots of prayer, and live a spiritual life. So this technique, which I typically do after yoga, is an energy cleanse. And then I'm going to keep it real simple with one tone that we chant. You've heard the word Om. Okay, if you've been to a yoga class or you've anything spiritual, Om. Electricity used to be measured in ohms. Om is a sacred sound that is like the Wi-Fi password to the divine connection, divine network that connects you to spirit. And so Dr. Rama, my meditation teacher, taught me to say Om over and over, and I'll show you how to do it. It might feel, yep, in a prolonged manner. And what it does is create a sound bath that cleanses your energy. So we're going to do it. It might feel weird. My son made fun of me like you wouldn't believe. He was a little boy at the time. He thought it was so hilarious that I was sitting on the floor saying Om over and over. But then he saw the benefits of it. It actually gave me psychic abilities. If he would lose something, he'd be like, Mom, can you meditate on finding my flash drive, my earbuds, whatever? And I would find them.
I love it.
It gives you a connection to the universal field of knowledge. It makes you feel psychic and you just know stuff. And so I started doing that. So he thought I had magic powers, all because of what I was doing that he thought was so hilarious. So let's get started. What you need is to devote a few minutes of silence, turn off your devices, get in a place where you won't be disturbed, sit comfortably. You can be in a chair. You can lie on the floor. Just don't fall asleep. You can also sit with your legs crossed if you're able, and you can put your fingers like this. You don't have to. You can put your fingers like this and rest them on your knees, or you can just leave your palms open like this. It's all about, there's tremendous energy in our palms. It's an energy center, and you just want to have it be open and available to receive and reciprocate that energy. So let's sit quietly. You can close your eyes. And what I want you to do is, in your mind, set an intention. You're setting an intention to clear your energy, which will calm your mind and connect you to the divine voice within that's connected to spirit or whatever your beliefs are. And that divine voice within is going to connect you with spirit, which leads you to your genius writing zone, which clears out all the mental clutter of your insecurities. My book isn't good enough, or what will people think? No, let's just clear all that away and write what your spirit is supposed to create here on earth right now. And so set that intention in your mind. You can also write it down and write it on paper, and that makes it a physical thing. So our intention right now is to clear our minds, calm our bodies, connect with spirit, and tap into our creative genius so that we can write from that place and create the best possible book. So let's do it. We're sitting quietly, calmly. We're closing our eyes. We're setting that intention. Now I want you to envision a giant beam of light shooting down from the sky, like when you're outside and you see those sunbeams shooting through the clouds. Envision one of those beams coming to the top of your head, and it's so big it consumes your entire being. So it's like a pillar, a column of light consuming you. Imagine that it's beautiful, golden sunshine, but it's also sparkling. It's like crystalline, like almost like stardust coming straight from the heavens, all the way down through you, through your head, your throat, your chest, your abdomen, your legs, your arms, through your feet, through the floor, through the earth, all the way to the core of Mother Earth. See this beautiful, crystalline, sparkly pillar of light pulsing back up from the core of Mother Earth to ground you, all the way back up through you, all the way back to the top of the heavens, and pulsing up and down, up and down. You can almost hear it hum and vibrate as this energy pulses through you like a cascade, a shower of cleansing light from the divine. See and feel this light. You might feel lighter. You might feel a little tingly. You might just feel super calm and relaxed. Feel that light pouring through you and then coming all the way back up through you each time, cleansing your energy up and down. And just keep imagining this light, this column of light where you are the center connecting point of heaven and earth. At the same time, imagine in your heart space someone you love more than anything or anybody ever in life. Feel that pure joy and unconditional love in your heart space, and imagine this pillar of light illuminating that love in your heart space and expanding it like little sparkles through your whole body, expanding this love illuminated by the sparkly light going into every cell in your body, cleansing and clearing any negativity in your mind, in your heart, in your stomach, in your skin, in your bones, in your blood, in your muscles, in all your organs, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, every part of you, your lungs. Imagine this beautiful light and love cleansing every cell, every organ, every part of your body. Just feel that beautiful cleansing feeling, filling yourself with light and love. And stay with that. And then you can also envision it going around the world. You can envision that light and love expanding from you around the whole world, touching every human being, every person, every part of the planet, and circling the whole globe with this light and love that's coming from you, and then bring it back to yourself and just sit with that peace, that love. And then, very simply, we're going to recite the tone Om. O-M. We're going to take a very deep breath in, and then we're going to say Om in a prolonged manner. It might feel weird if you've never done this, but just roll with it. So inhale and Om. Om. And as you do it, imagine the sound vibration cleansing away any negative energy around your body, in your spirit, in your heart. One more time, inhale. Om. Now, here's what happens. Do this every day for a few minutes. I used to do it every night before bed. And at first there was chaos in my mind, but then it was clear, it was calm, and ideas would come while I'm saying Om, because it cleared my mind so that the divine could speak to me clearly, which gave me ideas for writing. So just say it over and over in private so no one can make fun of you, and just say Om. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Om. And I guarantee, in addition to tapping into your creative genius zone, you're also going to get psychic hits about other things, but you're going to sleep better. You're going to be more calm throughout the day. You're going to be less reactive to traffic or whatever might happen, you're just going to feel more peaceful. The trick here is to be consistent. You need to do it every day. I gave you a very abbreviated version because that's a great way to start. It needs to feel real simple. So to recap, you set the intention. You can also take some deep, deep breaths because that's very calming. Then you call in the divine light to shower you, cleanse you, pulsate through you, and then you recite Om. What I really like to do is whenever things come to me, especially writing ideas for writing or some psychic hit that I get, I write it down immediately. This is a process I call Power Journal. I actually created a workbook called Power Journal, which is available on Amazon. Catherine and I did. And it's about meditating and journaling what you get from the meditation. And when you do that for your specific book, you could get the title, you could get the outline, you could get scenes, you could get a promotion plan. It's amazing. Everything you need to know is available through meditation, not other people. And here's the thing, meditation is free. Free. You just go sit in your house or your office if you can close the door. You can do it in your car if you're in a safe place, outdoors in a park if it's safe. Free. It's magic. So one more thing, I'm doing the Goddess Power Retreat. That's Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to put the link here if you'd like to register. It's free. It's on Zoom. You can join from anywhere. You will get the extent.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm already registered.
Thank you, Joanie.
Yeah.
It's free and it's 90 minutes of your time, and you will step away feeling so relaxed and empowered with some tools. It's the extended version of what we just did with a worksheet on manifesting what you'd like, what you truly desire. So thank you for that. I hope you share this with anybody who might be able to use this meditation. And Joanie, do you have any questions?
That was awesome. That was
Okay.
awesome. I guess, in my meditation, and I use the word Jesus, and so, and I don't know what other people do, but that's how I do it. It's more of a Jesus versus the Om, but still it's the same concept, I think.
Okay.
And so I just use that name. And, but I loved it. I could feel that light coming through me and down to my toes and back up. And I literally did feel tingly on the inside. And thank you so much for doing that. Sometimes we forget that it can be so basic, but yet we have to learn how to do this and relearn and learn from other people. And your voice is so soft when you did it too. So that made it really, really nice.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Joanie. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. You brought up a really important point, which you've also done throughout our series of how to write a book talks here on YouTube and wherever you're listening, is that you take what I teach and you tailor it to your own beliefs or your own skill set. So one example is when I say, who is your target audience that you're writing to? Joanie had to take the term target audience and say, who am I talking to as I write my book? So she put it in her own words. So just now, Om didn't resonate with her. It works for me. It might work for you, but Joanie uses Jesus, says Jesus instead of Om. So tweak it to whatever works for you.
Yeah.
When you're writing a book, when you're meditating, when you're doing whatever, tweak it, tailor it for your own so that it'll work. Because if it feels foreign or non-resonant, you're not going to do it. And it won't have the effect if you do it anyway. So so that's really important. Do you your way, just take the framework and tweak it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're so good about doing that, Elizabeth, because you say that it's okay. Because a lot of times we don't think it's okay. It's like we want to follow these rules thinking, well, this is the best way to do something. When actually the best way is what's inside of you. And you just have to let it out.
Yes. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, that was phenomenal. I've never done a meditation on a Zoom before. So this is like making history with you. So, wowie, wowzer.
Oh, thank you, Joanie. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, again, if you want more, please join us Sunday evening at 7 p.m., October 22nd, Eastern Time. Link is here where you can register. It's free. Share it with anybody who might be interested. And Joanie, you're the best. So do you want to share
Oh,
anything
thank you.
else about, you're welcome, about the
I don't think,
spiritual?
I think this has been an action-packed day between angels and light and centering ourselves and clearing our mind and asking for peace for the world and exuding peace, hopefully, to all of you. And I can feel a lot of stuff coming through this computer right now. I feel a lot of good stuff coming in. So let it
Yay.
out, everybody. And Elizabeth,
Awesome.
again, thank you so much. Thank you so
Yes.
much for putting your heart and soul into what we do and into our world, for bringing peace to our world. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Joanie, and my honor and my purpose.
Mhm,
Yours too.
mhm.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah,
Please share this
yeah,
with
awesome.
anybody, and please see all the other videos here on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing YouTube channel. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins. We've published more than 40 books in 7 years, including Joanie's best-selling book, Nun Better, an amazing love story, which is right here, which is so beautifully done. It's behind her, as you can see. And it's in hardcover, paperback, and ebook on Amazon. And we appreciate you. So please
Yes.
visit twosisterswriting.com if you need a book coach. I can help you write your book just like I helped Joanie. And we also publish books, lots of memoirs, novels, business books, you name it. So Joanie, we will see you next week. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Have a happy day, everybody. Big hugs. Lots of
Big
blowing
hugs.
air kisses from the angels.
Yes, big
Yes.
hugs. All right. Thank you, Joanie. Thank you, everybody, and happy writing.